And the second little easy lemon squeezy. Another, I think it's 50 by 55 canvas. And this is a real simple one to do wall hangings. You will see how effective it looks on the wall. So you just need your canvas. I'm going to do this on a large canvas for my son. But I'm going to paint the background of this one black. I'll be doing that in a future video, but this one is just for demonstration to show you how simple and effective. This is just a placemat that I've bought, and it simply is going to be stuck to the canvas like this. If you do it on large canvases or just this size, hang them on your wall, 2, 3, 4, they look super gorgeous. So it's literally all I'm going to do with this one is use some clear, I've got some of my clear glue. I'm using my global clear glue, and I'm just going to, it doesn't matter if I get it on the canvas because it just dries clear. I'm literally going to just coat the back of my Duvalaki, my placemat. These placemats cost about $4 Australian. So what's that? About $3 US, if that. So I will put the link down below for these kind of placemats. They'll be in my Amazon store. So, I mean, if you get them and they're not the colour you like, you could either spray the placemat or you could you could spray it, or whatever colour you choose then to go with whatever you want it to go. So maybe the silver would go with more decor, because silver actually goes with everything, doesn't it? So this is how simple it can be made. Absolutely. Ooh, I'm going to try and centre it, even though I hate things centred. There you go. Go over it just gently with a cloth. Just showing you these for inspiration and ideas for home decor, and when you see them hanging on the wall, you'll realise how gorgeous, how easy, how simple, how easy. Several of them on a wall. You can cut them into shapes and put them in corners, which I'll do in future videos. But that is just a very simple idea for home decor. I have not got that centered, which I should put it down one end or something because I hate things centered. But I'll get on with the next exciting idea. See how awesome they look on different backgrounds. This was, the second one was just another placemat. Again, just a different style placed on a canvas. You can do the back any colour, looks good, black, gold, silver, or like that one's painted a champagne. They look awesome on the walls, so simple and so cheap. Now for the next one. Okay, my final idea for home decor on a budget. This was this is a 45 centimetre pine round tabletop that I didn't like what was on the table, so I've just given it a coat of this black acrylic. I have given it with my pouring medium. It probably would be a good idea if you were doing it to actually let this dry and give it a second coat if you're going over an old table, which is what I'm doing. I'm trying to revamp the look of an old table. So, oh gosh, that was me blue. Oh, silly duffer. I meant to do it in the same colour. Never mind, I'm going to go over it with this now. I'm just using this as another base, but if I was putting two colours on like this, I would have waited till the bottom one dried, just hopefully that it don't crack. So sort of, it's going to be like a black blue, I guess now, isn't it? Because I've gone over it in the navy instead of the black. Silly Jilly. Just ideas for your revamping and easy decor ideas when you're on a budget, or whether you just like to be thrifty art for your home. Rightio, so this one is very simple. I'm going to use some leftover colours that I have. I've got this, I think it is called ocean blue. It's a global colour, and I'm just going to literally do a V in it. Very simple. I have got another one that I've done as a a table party Susan on my table, so I'll put a photo of that. I've got some leftover gold, go for gold, so I'll use a bit of that. And I have some of the cool blue, so it's still a different blue, so it's kind of going in the same tones. And then I'll just add a bit of white if I don't go and ruin it. Rightio, this is very simple to revamp a little side. This is just a little side table. I have got the legs so to put back on it, or I might make it into another table centerpiece. It's just easy lemon squeeze. I'm going to put some of that just to make sure I get a lot of nice flow on the other colours as I pour them out. I will whiz over it with my heat wand. And get my little mini blower. Now let me think about how I would like to do this one. I guess I'll go halfway. I'm just going to blow the rest of the paint over my edges so it doesn't sit there thick. That colours are beautiful. It's got a nice negative base, like the background is the negative space, makes the blues pop. I'm just going to finish it with a little balloon. It'll just add that. Oh, look at that. That'd be really nice. Just dipping it on another canvas or a card to make your homemade cards. Just a few in there to soften some of the spots up. If you've got any thick paint, blobbed, but you don't want to continue blowing out because you don't want to lose your composition, the balloon is a really good way. As long as you wipe your balloon each time you kiss it, it's a way of mopping up the paint, but without like scraping it off and trying to you know, in it ruining your whole piece. That's very simple, very easy lemon squeezy. Slap my hand when I'm using the balloon. That's it. That is just beautiful. That's a lovely tabletop. What I would do with that is when it's fully dry, I will go over with some resin, and I will do that in a future video. Probably the only thing now is just to whiz over it with a heat wand. Oh, look at that. Wow. Simply gorgeous. Probably another thing I'd do when it fully dries, I'll just go around my edge again with the same colour to put a nice, so it's not showing that pine through it. How nice is that for a tabletop, or you can do it for a lazy Susan. Easy peasy lemon squeezy home decorator idea. Rightio, my lovelies, I'll say bye for now. Rightio, let's get started on this particular piece. It is on a 50 by 50 or a spatula. Wow, wow, wow. Jilly. She's got a spatula. I never, is it called a spatula? Not a spatula, oh gosh, I'm getting dyslexic today. I have a colander. This is a colander pour. I never, very often, never have success with colander pours. I don't know if it's to do with the paint consistency. Maybe it has to be a lot thicker. I think I'll have to go back to watch Molly from Molly's Artistry's video on colander pours and see if I can pick up what consistency Molly uses. So I'll let you watch these weird and wonderful colours going on, and you will not believe what colour they change into. But I'll let you watch my colander pour. What? It is not going through the holes on that colander real well. It is just sitting there like a big puddle. So as you see, there was black, my champagne gold, what other colour did I use in there? Copper, metallic copper, and that sort of yucky, creamy colour. Look at that, it just looks like, well, I'll leave it to your imagination. It looks like baby's poop. But what I'm going to do now is, it is not nice. And I'm just literally playing here to see if I can bring anything nice into it by doing those chopsticky things. But this is not working. So I have to go to plan B. This was a disaster. So yes, even me, as continual big disasters all the time, and all you've got to take from it is try again, don't stress over it, just push on. It's only paint. So I'm going to change tactics here. No, this is not working. Look at it, it's messy. But what I'm doing now in my head while I was doing this, I thought I'll just coat the bottom of the canvas with that really yucky colours, and it was just like a and abort and save or try to retrieve something out of this muddy mess I've got here. So I decide to I just get my little blow dryer and then just go for it. I went crazy. At this point in time, I'm just taking it nice and easy and actually thinking, oh, I quite like this as I'm blowing it out. It kind of now looks real sort of autumny, but it's gone into an avocado colour, and that black base in the centre. As you see, I'm quite happy with it now, and it did actually dry quite beautifully, as you will see in the wall picture app at the end. So sometimes you just never give up, just push on, and you'll actually see this was quite a nice finish on this one. I could have given it some balloon kisses, but I resisted because I resisted. So there you go. Okie doke. It wasn't the most pleasant of starts, but when I turn it round to the composition round the other way, you'll see it's quite pleasant.